Alright, I have no idea what we're doing tonight, but I think we're going to do Path of Exile for a little bit at least. I merged all of my Necro Settler characters over to regular Settlers, so I'm probably just going to do like a strongbox strat, I think. I don't know. I wanted to test things out for the new league, but I just... It's just too much work. I don't want to go through and farm all the items. We're like, okay, you get all these items, right? And oh, I'm doing ritual. Whoops. You have to find all the items that match the ascendancies that you might be going to get, and then sometimes there aren't items for them, so there's really no way to like legitimately test it. Because there are items for the some of the ascendancies, like they get like the Nimbus node, right? The return projectiles, like you could get a Nimbus and simulate it that way, but that's a really expensive unique. I mean, I know there's other examples that are cheaper, but still. This looks like this would be a really fun build to play with that, not the Bog Witch, but the Serpent of Arakeli. I think that's what I'm gonna start with, because there's like a lot of different builds that you could play with that. You could play this Summon Holy Relic build, which is super powerful. You can play Bama with it. You could play, I guess I'm thinking you could play Poison SRS too, if I'm not mistaken. There's a gang of stuff you could do with that one ascendancy. I still think I'm just going to start Bama though. And I can always switch, because I want to start that one because I can switch to multiple different builds from that one ascendancy. I'm pretty sure this does all poison damage, if I'm not mistaken. Or all chaos damage. I always get stuck. At the league start, I'm like, damn, I want to start with this one build, and then, yeah, that shit goes right out the window, usually right when I'm about to pick the character. So we'll see. I'm going to try to stick to my guns this time. I'm pretty sure Bama is the move. I'm definitely going to play multiple characters, though, that's for sure. 100%. Did I miss the unending? Did I not have unending nightmare on this ritual tree? I don't remember. I could have sworn I did. Damn, look at Need for Steve go, man. 57,900. Look at that dude go. I bet that's his second run, too. It's probably actually maybe his third run, even. I don't know. That dude's a fucking madman. That dude is a delving son of a bitch. What are we doing, dude? I just left without even checking out the ritual. I could have all sorts of good stuff in there, huh? Still missing 2 of them. This event's going to be super interesting, though. I'm really, really excited for it. I'm glad they did something like this. Everything's just super cracked. I'm sure it'll keep us entertained for a little bit. Hopefully there's not a revolt. I'm really hoping that the idle system doesn't suck and people just get pissed. I never get good corpses in ritual for some reason. Where is the other ritual at? Were you there? They could go right past it or something? We had to have. Oh, it's right here in the corner. I didn't notice it. An immortal fragment. That's what I wanted to do. I forgot about that. I wanted to farm Adorn jewels. I don't think there's going to be anything. Fuck, man. What the fuck's going on here? Hey, what up, Matt? You know, just killing some time, man, until Thursday. I don't really know. I'm not really doing anything crazy, I don't think. I was gonna do some event prep, but I'm just gonna make a video and I'm gonna make a video and detail what my league starts or my event starts gonna be. Are you gonna play Fresia or what? Oh yeah, dude, you gotta try it, man. It's a lot of fun, especially like this league is gonna be, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be a lot of fun, dude. Level 3, nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, man, get after it. You know, it's a lot of fun, dude. It's a really fun game. I think that you'd really enjoy it. Yeah, but you're fine, dude. Like, just remember, it's pretty much the same exact thing as POE 2. The same way that the items work, how your like attack damage scales off your weapon, your spell damage scales off of levels. Same exact concept. The only difference is these socket colors. That's it. So you have like, obviously this unique is a bad example because you can put any socket in any color on this unique specifically. But you just have to remember, like your intelligence-based gems go in blue socket, your dex-based gems go into green sockets, and your strength-based gems go in red sockets. And sometimes they're like both, right? Like this one's dex and int. Just depending on what the skill is, you just got to pay attention to that, and you'll be fine. And then you just got to know what the little currency does. Like, so for example, like the jeweler's orb in this game. The jeweler's orb is what adds sockets. So, like, look, I have this rare right here. So watch, I use this jeweler orb. It's gonna change the amount of sockets, and I can spam it. And once it gets to the max amount of sockets that's allowed on the item, it'll stop. And then you have these fusing orbs, which change the amount of links on an item. Right, that's how you get your links, like you have in POE 2. You know, your support gems go in there. And then your chromatic orbs, they change the socket colors. Now it's important to know that depending on what the stats are on the item is what's going to the stats on the item are what's going to dictate which color sockets can roll on the item. So for instance, this one's dex and int. So it's going to be more likely to roll blue and green sockets. Not saying it can't roll a red. It can definitely still roll a red socket, but it's more likely. It's a lot harder to get 4 reds on this item, for instance. That's a good way to put it. So as long as you pay attention to just those few simple things, dude, it's pretty much exactly the same. I mean, I can't really think of any other differences besides like a chaos orb in this game will completely re-roll a rare item. So like, see how it's right there? See, it completely changes the stats. A divine orb works exactly the same. Yeah, and that too. The skills level as you gain experience. And the other thing too is you have to pay attention is your it's a little bit different than in PoE 2s. You can over level, like you have to pay attention to the stat requirements on the gems, right? Because if you get it too high of a level and then you, like, let's say you switch out an item that gives you 20 less dexterity and you have a gem that requires like 90 dex, right? But it drops you down to 70 when you switch that item out, it'll brick it. So you got to really just pay attention to those things to make sure you always have your stat requirements. There's a gem that you can get that so the chest piece is like the main armor piece that you can get a 6 link on, right? So you can get a 6 link on this or a 2-handed weapon. So that's why you'd always want your main skill on your chest piece, is because you can 6 link it. Now there are items in the game. Here, let me show you real quick. Let's see. I'm trying to find a... oh, you know what I can do? I can go here and look for it. Hold on. So, like, watch. I'll show you this item real quick. Okay. I'll pull it over here and pull it up for you. So something I always hear doesn't make any sense to me is that you just want a good base and then you'll spend all your time recrafting that base. Yeah, I mean, essentially. It's not it's not as simple as that. Like, but once you find a really good base, yeah, you just hold on to it, man, and you can completely change the stats unless you vol orbit. And even then, like if you vol orbit, you can still alter it somewhat. It's just not as free flowing as if it's not corrupted. So let me show you this real fast. So this item right here, this is called the Squire, and what this allows you to do is use a one-handed weapon and link the sockets from this item with the one-handed. So you can actually have a 6-link with this shield and a one-handed weapon. So it's kind of cool. Just wanted to show that to you real fast. But yeah, so yeah, you can get like a here. Let me show you an example. Where are my crafts at? I don't know if I think I might have sold all of my really good crafts. Oh, here you go. So these paladin gloves are really good, right? Like it's a really good base. You see that the grayed out stat on there? This is max life, how it's a different color than the rest of them. That's a fractured stat. Now what that means is if I were to scour this, it would make it to where it's a blue item. The so the high armor, high energy shield. Here I'll show you the I can show you real quick on Craft of Exile. Hold on. This is a really good website to go to if you really want to learn how this game works. Let me show you. Okay, this is Craft of Exile, right? So let's go for body armors. Let's go for, I mean, let's just go for a high evasion one, right? So, wait a second. What did I do? Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops. I went to the wrong thing. Create a new item, body armor, dex. Okay, so here you go. So do you see here how it has the, this is craftofexile.com. You can completely re-roll the affixes at any point with Chaos Orb. Correct, yeah. So let me show you. Let me give you the rundown on crafting real quick. So also, if you go to my YouTube channel and you look up they're called the TLDR crafting guide. I walk you through from the very, very basics of crafting to some more complex crafts. So I do it real simple and real quick. So it's just like, you know, this is what an item is. This is what the affixes are. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. And then I walk you all the way up how to craft items, but I'll show you real quick. Let me just get one that I don't really give a shit about. I'll just take this 2 divine one, right? So yeah, it'll help you. Trust me. I think I did a pretty good job on explaining stuff. But look, you see how this item has the cold resistance and it's a different color than the rest of the stats? I take a scouring orb, and this is going to return the item back to the base. Okay? You obviously have your implicits up there that you can alter those. But if you hit a scouring orb, this fractured affix will never change, no matter what I do to it. So I can alchemy it, or I can regal it, turn it into a rare item. I can chaos it. No matter what I do, it's always going to have that stat on there. So those are really good bases to get, because you look for bases that are high armor, high energy shield, whatever it is that you're looking for, and then with a fractured affix on there, because that affix will never change no matter what you do. So that way it's like one guaranteed stat, and then you can do things like this. Watch. So in this game, the essences work way different. So the essences in here will guarantee a specific stat. So let's see, where do I got? Max life. Okay, so I take one of these deafening essences of greed, and now it's guaranteeing me max life within a certain range. And then the other 4 stats, right? Because I have my guaranteed cold res and my guaranteed max life now with this essence. So I would craft that until I get, you know, a couple other stats that I really want. Like this has, let's say I wanted to get another high fire res on there and 20 dex. Let's say that's exactly what I was looking for, right? Okay, so now I can go over to here. I can hop over to my crafting bench. And I can put in suffixes cannot be changed, right? So I'm going to craft that on there. Now, when I go over here and I hit it with a scouring orb, because that's going to return it back to its base, it removes everything except for the suffixes. So now I have a clean 3 suffixes that I wanted. And then do you see how it works, how it's going? And then you just see what can roll on there. And you can use whatever mechanic it is to guarantee the stats that you're looking for. So as long as you have enough like time and yeah, it's a lot different, right? But it's kind of the same. You're still using currency on items to change the outcome. If I scour right now, it's going to go back to the base with just the cold res. Okay? Now, items can have influences on them, and that's what determines the implicits. And you have this eldritch currency right here that you can change the implicits on the item. If you go to Craft of Exile, you can mess around with all this. You can like emulate it, and you can kind of mess around and see if we can get your. But watch the videos that I have, man. I think I explain it pretty well. You should get a. You should go out of those videos, and none of them are longer than 10 minutes, I don't think. And you should go out of there having like a decent understanding of how crafting works in this game. You'll be a good experiment for me, because you can tell me if you understand it after watching my videos. I mean, I get a lot of good positive feedback from them, so I'm assuming that they're decent. These were all crafting projects at one point in time. There's just so many different types of items that can roll in the game, you know? Mage blood. I'll show you. Let me show you real quick. This is by far the best item in the game. So I think it's the best item. It enables so many builds to be so much better. This item will constantly apply your utility flasks. So you see here, in this game we have utility flasks that they operate to for like ailment immunity or to add armor or things like that. Here, I'll run it down for you 1 second. Let me just sell this real quick. Nice. Hell yeah. This guy wants to buy this shit. Okay, so the utility flasks in here, like this gives me spell suppression, and then I also have reduced effective curses. This gives me extra armor, and then it has 60% increased armor during the effect of the flask. This one gives me shock, a chance to avoid being shocked, and this one gives me movement speed with evasion. But normally what I would have to do is I would have to go over here to my crafting bench, and I would have to craft used when charges reach full, because you gain flash charges from killing enemies, just like in Path of Exile 2. So this right here will automate my flasks. And what the Mage Blood does is it constantly applies your flasks. So you can see you can fill a lot of different gaps in your build with this item. It's like if you're like low on armor, if you're low on evasion, if you need that extra spell suppression. Spell suppression is a big stat in this game. Depending, you can go like block but it's just a good extra layer of defense. You want to try to get 100%. It's really going to help you. You all obviously want to try your max your resistances out. Right here on your defense tab, it's going to tell you, let me move myself real quick. Oops. Okay, you see here on the defensive tab? Oh yeah, for sure, man. All right, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, watch the videos, man. You'll enjoy it, trust me. It'll be a lot of fun. Oh, wow. That's pretty fat, dude. Jesus. It doesn't fucking show the, You know, it doesn't show you the... Well, this is max block, obviously. This dude's got max block on this one. I would have to redo this whole tree just to do this. Well, actually, no. Not the whole thing. I wonder what... Let's see what ascendancy would be good for this. I still think this is gonna be the move. Where's my Bama? Oh, my Calgary Bama, that's what it is, okay. So if we're not doing elemental damage on this, I think this is going to be better with just mirror arrow instead of... I could do mirror arrow and blink arrow bombarding clones as well. I could do both. I just don't know what to replace these combat focus jewels with. Oh, I guess I could replace them with chance to poison gems. Let's see. Nice, there we go. Call the slaughter. Wait, beacon. I wonder how the forbidden flames and fleshes are going to work in this game. I wonder if you're still going to be able to get them from the same class. I'm assuming you are. You're going to be able to allocate the regular ascendancies from the forbidden flame flesh gems. So how is he getting? Oh, because he has the Voltaxic Rift, that's why. But I don't think... That's interesting. I think that I need to do a different tree. And add the leveling. Hey, what's up, Odin? How's it going, man? Sorry, I was talking to myself. I was just trying to get this path of building together for these folks. I'm gonna make a league start video. Trying to get ready for the new event, man. Let's see, let's undo this. Undo that. Undo that. Okay, that's pretty easy to do. Let's bring this down right here. Yeah, I'm gonna put together a comprehensive guide on how to level this this character. I need to make some adjustments though for the new league, and I'm hoping that this is gonna work okay. I think it will with the new ascendancies. Let's see, I gotta take this out. Okay, here we go. Let's see, that's 21. Let's see, 21 to, let's do 21 to 60. Rename, let's do 1 to 21. Oh shit, I gotta do that all over again? That's crazy. Okay. I didn't know this was this much of a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna finish this tree real quick and then I'm gonna hop over and play some stuff. I just wanted to get this done. Let's see. I want to go try out that Necromancer build in Last Epoch, man. Ever since I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since last night. That's so crazy that dude was up there in that much corruption, man. It's so wild. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. This one's 21 to 60. Okay, let's save this one, and then let's go manage trees, and let's do 60 to 97. Damn, it took me the way wrong way. Look at that. Jesus. Alright. We gotta go here. 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 I don't think I'm gonna go max mana on that. Whoops, what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's see, I missed something. Oh, okay, that's what I missed. There we go. Okay, let's see. I'm just copying over what my path of building looks like right now for my character, and I'm just gonna make some minor adjustments to the items for the new league. To be honest with you, I don't know. You're familiar with Path of Exile, right, Odin? missing here? I know I'm missing something. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, and then just add the cluster jewel, and then that'll be good. Okay. All right, cool. I just wanted to get that done, and then now we can. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do some ritual. I wasn't sure how the. I wasn't sure exactly how it worked with elemental damage and poisoning. If it affected it at all, like. For instance, like if you deal 700 lightning damage and you have a 100% chance to poison, I didn't know how exactly that formula was calculated or how that worked. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it does work no matter what. As long as you just have chance to poison, it should be good. So I should just get, I think I'll be able to get with chance to poison support. Let's see. No, where is it? Bile toxins right here. Okay, so that's 40%. And then... Okay, so if you just add that, that would be 100% chance to poison right out the gate. I'll probably use that till I could switch over to some jewels. I'm trying to look and see what other people have done to solve this, because it doesn't look like... Let's see. Volatility, mini damage, void manipulation, elemental... Void manipulation. Oh, that's because, okay, I need to take out the full Voltaxic Rift. I don't think that I need to convert it all to chaos damage in order for it to be effective, but I'm not sure. Let's see if there is a chance to poison support. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, chance to poison, Ghastly Eye Jewel. That'll do the trick. Should be very easy to get a 100% chance to poison on those bad boys. Alright, let's go to the Strand. Let's see. This was my other option, was doing the Summon Holy Relic. You can do You could do a massive amount of poison damage with this one as well. Man, I'm hoping this works out. I'm really hoping this league starter works, man. I'm sure it will, but I'm not a like a build creator yet, you know. I'm still trying to figure all that out, so I don't want to give anybody false information. But that's what I'm gonna start with, so you know, I'm sure I'll get criticized for it, but the Path of Exile community can be very critical from time to time, especially if you're putting out garbage information. So I don't want to put out anything that's false. I just want to preface that and say that this is what I'm going to start my league start with, so take it with a grain of salt. I mean, I'm sure it'll work out fine if I used it in this league and it's just a simple poison conversion and I just pick some of the other nodes that like inflict withered and stuff. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just don't know what's going to be optimal because we haven't had a chance to test any of this stuff yet, so. Holy smokes, dude, that's fucking crazy. I can't believe that just happened right now. No idea how I just died right there. Probably because I wasn't paying attention. I forgot this build's not as tanky as some of the other ones that I have. Yeah, I don't have very much armor on this fucking thing at all. I got decent resistances, but holy shit, how do I find 20 less chaos resistance? Oh, it's probably from the map modifier. There we go. Should just use my my frenzy, or not my frenzy, but my smite's trickster on this one. So much better, so much more of an efficient mapper than this build. I kind of forgot. I merged all my my characters over from the other league, dude. I can't do it with this fucking build right now. Okay, let's see. I want to check out my other characters and see what I got. I just merged them all over here. I know I was working on this one. This was going to be a Frenzy Slayer, but... See, I have no idea what I was even doing with some of these builds. I have to like go back and look. It's been so long since I've logged in here, man. It's been a while. Let's see, what else do I have? I have this Nova, this Frost, Ice Nova Frost Bolts. Let's go back and see what this is all about. Oh, I'm almost leveled in this one too. Damn, dude, I gave up on so many characters like halfway through. Like halfway to 100. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. This thing has like no defenses, dude. What the fuck was I even doing with this? I don't even understand what I was doing with this build. What the fuck? Shit. I was doing charge stacking, but fuck. I think those are the only ones that I had in this league. Let's see. Whoops. Almost put the mage blood in the guild stash. That would have gotten swiped pretty quick. Let's see. I already have it on here. Nice. See if we can get another ball in. And he didn't, oh, he didn't drop shit. Watch. Oh, look at that. Hell yeah. We did get one. Nice. Max block too. Look at that. It's actually a pretty high roll. Not bad. Nice. Damn, dude, these things are going for 20 divine now? That's fucking wild. Jesus. I think this is a better roll than my other one, though, so maybe I'll just hold on to it. Or maybe I could try to ball orbit. I have a bunch of them anyway. I might as well try to... Might as well try to roll the dice. I'm not going to be playing this league here any minute anyway, so... Did I miss any of them? No, I did not. Probably gonna hop over to Last Epoch here in a second. I'm gonna have to do a short stream tonight, but Towards the end of the week, I'll be able to get on for like a 4-hour, 5-hour stream probably. I gotta gain shit in this fucking inventory. You just gotta sell this stuff. Oh, I'm like a hoarder in this game, dude. I just hold on to so much shit. It's ridiculous. Let's see. What did I put in here that I didn't want to? That's what it was. Alright. Let's do this strand map. Probably better. Holy shit, I'm already out of ambush scarabs? What the fuck? Whoa. Okay. Damn, I'm out of all my scarabs. That's crazy. Let's see. Okay, I need ambush of discernment. And then I need cartography. Okay. All right, 1 second. It's gonna be a long way to 98, unless I'm doing T17s or something. But I should go. I want to go play the. I want to go play my Lich build. I start too many characters in this game sometimes. It's like a bad habit that I have. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm only going to play one build or two builds max per league now. And I'm just going to focus on just min-maxing them, because I get in a really bad habit of just getting bored, and then like I'll go and start an alt, and then it just goes from there. I just get stuck constantly creating new characters, because I see so much cool shit in this game that that I'm like, oh man, I want to try that out. Oh, that looks dope. And then nope. Next thing I know, dude, I get to level 90 and I'm like, damn, dude, I just saw this other one that looks fucking sick. And I just keep wanting to fucking do it over and over again. And then I end up like I have right now with 15 different characters for one league. None of them are level 100. And the one character that I put the most work into, I got to level 98, and then I ended up selling all the gear from that one to buy more builds. It's kind of like a drug addict would do. Except I'm just addicted to creating characters in this game. Now it's going to be openable again, huh? Look at that. Maybe it'll drop me something good. Give me something good. Come on, Mage Blood. Corrupted Mage Blood. Nope. Right. Yeah, no, I get that 100%. But my problem is that I love this game so much, and what really sucks about this is that I got into the habit of using like build guides for this game, and so when I first started playing, I didn't learn anything on my own because people were just like, "Oh, you have to follow a build guide to play this game," which isn't necessarily true. You don't have to follow a build guide. You're going to make a lot of mistakes and you're probably going to brick a couple characters, but it's definitely doable. You can play the game without following one. And I don't know, I just didn't listen. So I learned all my that's kind of where I am right now. I have about the same 6 or 7 builds that are just, whatever. I have this one. This is probably the closest that I have right now to a complete build. Is this one I'm playing right now? But my point of me bringing that up was just the fact that I didn't learn what I should have learned just by playing the game, and I wish I would have done that because my knowledge would be a lot more extensive, and I would not have learned everything on the back end, as opposed to just like following build guides, getting confused because I missed one little thing because I didn't see that they had one node clicked, which gave them max block or something. You know what I mean? Something crazy like that. Or they have one item that has like a very specific affix on there, and I thought like, oh, I can just get a rare item that copies those same stats, like, and my knowledge, I was just such a novice when it came to the game, so I was just getting frustrated rather than, the opposite of that would just be to start a character, make a bunch of mistakes, and then do research when I make a mistake, like, okay, why did this happen? I think it's a much more efficient to learn that way, just by trial and error. But it's okay. I mean, I ended up learning a lot about the game now. The only thing I don't know, I would say, like, I'm not good at just creating a build straight from scratch. Like, I still have to kind of rely on people to see what they're doing, to get an idea. I can alter builds now and like kind of make it my own, but the base of the build is never mine. But the game's been out for so long, I mean, it's kind of hard to find a skill that doesn't have a build around it already. But I can definitely take I can do an SSF character and craft all my own gear, for sure. Like, I have a pretty extensive knowledge now of crafting and how to get that done. Yeah, this game's super nuanced. There's so many different like defensive layers that you need to scale up, especially if you're like going into end game content. Like, you need to know everything that's pretty much on your defensive tab on your character screen. Like, you need to know about spell suppression. You got to have your resistances maxed. You got to pick, are you going armor and evasion? Are you going armor and evasion? Are you picking energy shield? Like, there's just so many things that you have to like take into account when you're making a build. And there's like very, very specific items that work really well across the multitude of builds. Like Ephemeral Edge is the sword that gives you added lightning damage based off your energy shield. So there's multiple different builds that use that because they're stacking energy shields, so it gives you that extra lightning damage boost. So just certain things like that. There's a lot of that stuff. So it can get extremely confusing, especially when you don't know all the items that are in the game. That was the other thing too, is I really wish that I would have taken the time just to kind of learn the items rather than just be like, oh, I know what this item is, I'm going to go trade for it because it's on this path of building that I'm just following one-to-one. You know, it just, I didn't learn much from that. That's why when I make content for Path of Exile, I try to explain it, like why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, because I really feel that would help people learn better. When I make my crafting videos, I say, look, we're going to do this next step, and here's why we're doing it. I don't know. People seem to like them. As long as I can contribute something to the space, that's all that really matters. Are you going to play the new event that's coming up on Thursday? Man, it should be fun. I mean, you could just hop in and play a little bit. You don't have to like go in full. They're just changing all the ascendancies, so it's a lot of the builds that you've tried before are going to be like way overpowered, and so it might be fun just to go in, you know, just get a couple ascendancy points and just test out some stuff, you know, kind of get a feel for it. Because I don't think that those ascendancies are going to go core in the game, so it's just going to be like a one-time thing. Might be your only time to be able to try those out. Just a thought. I mean, ultimately, I'm waiting for Dragonkin to come out on March 6th. They're gonna have their early access, and then I'm waiting on Path of Exile 2 to do their major update, and then I am waiting on Last Epoch to do their 1.2 update, which is going to be a lot of fun. Last Epoch is a great game. I don't know if you play that too. Yeah, it's not there yet as far as like if you're looking for a complete game. I'm just looking at the potential that the game has, and like it has, in my opinion, it has the best crafting system out of any game. Not because of its complexity, but just because of its accessibility and its ease of use. Its quality of life is just amazing. You pick up everything as you go along, and then you can just open up your forge anywhere. You could just be any map, any dungeon, anything. You can just pick up an item right off the ground and forge it. And then also the way that they did their trading, where you either pick SSF or you pick trade in the very beginning, or I mean towards the end of the game, and then you build up a reputation within a faction to be able to trade for better and better items, or to be able to find better and better items in the SSF one. It's really amazing the way that they did it, I think. That's my opinion on it. But I thoroughly enjoy the game. It's just, there's just so many issues with it, the way it runs. You know, it's got that memory leak issue. So I'm hoping that all that stuff gets resolved in this coming up patch. I think this coming up patch is going to be amazing. I really do. I have really high hopes for that game. I mean, at this point, it's still better than Diablo 4, so that's all that really matters, I guess, right? Yeah. Yeah, Diablo 4 is pretty bad. I really thought that they were going to do, I was just talking about this the other night on stream too. I really thought that they were going to, I thought they were going to do big things with that game, and they just, I mean, they just shit the bed. It was pretty bad. I really thought it was going to be good. And then, you know what's funny too, is they had it, like they were almost to a point where they were like headed in the right direction too. Like, I know that they had to do, like, they pretty much walked back every system that they implemented into the game. And they were like, they were right there. They had it good in like season 5, I think, but then they just like changed all the systems and the numbers, and yeah, dude, that man, that loot pinata shit. If there was ever a way to make every single item in the game irrelevant, they were able to do it. It's crazy. It's like when you do that, you have to sit there for like 5 minutes while all the loot empties out of this thing. It's like, come on, dude. And then that just makes it to where every single legendary item, supposedly these items that like make your build or whatever, like those are supposed to be chase items. They're not supposed to just dump out for 5 minutes, you know? Yeah, Masterworking's terrible. Terrible. I don't understand. Like, they already copied the majority of Last Epoch's crafting system. I don't know why they just didn't copy all of it. They should have just did a one-to-one copy of it. And just, like, change the names of, like, certain things, you know, but make it pretty much exactly the same. They would have done a lot better. It's funny too, because in the beginning they were like, they had all these conditional aspects that just became a meme, like damage, like the damage on Tuesdays thing. They were just starting to make fun of themselves about it. It's like, dude, are you guys serious? Like, this is your game, man. Like, I mean, I know it's nice to have like a sense of humor about it, but I don't know, dude. It just seemed weird to me that they were doing that. Like, the guy had the shirt that said damage on Tuesdays. Like, they were just making fun of it. Like, what? That's your system that you created, dude. Like, take some pride in that shit. That's why your game sucks, is because you don't take pride in your work, man. That's why I like Last Epoch a lot too, because the developers have a big passion for the game that they're creating, and same with this game. Grinding to your games has like a a really admirable passion for their content that they're creating. And I'll support that all the way. Yep. Exactly. If they're standing 5 feet away. You forgot that part. They have to be the lesbians have to be 5 feet away from you on Tuesday afternoon in between 2 and 5. And crowd control. Yeah, I didn't understand that. That was a very, 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 very bizarre design choice. Just like everything with that game, in all honesty. Like, there were just so many, like, bizarre design choices that they made. Like, why would you put all these conditional, like, aspects on there like that? It just makes it, like, what? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. Very weird. And then it's funny, too, when they simplified it, they just made it worse. Like, what? Now it's like you squished all the numbers down, supposedly the stat squish as they called it, and then they just added like 1,000 multipliers to every build or every character. Now you could just face roll the game and it's just not even fun at all. They just completely killed it. It's just not enjoyable. And you can tell too. Yeah, you play what you want. I'm not, it's just not for me anymore. I really tried to go back I went back to it this season. I mean, I was trying it out. I made a necromancer, but I made a blood wave necromancer, and it just face rolls the entire game, and then that's it. Game over. Now I'm in the pit, and that's all that there is to do in the game. So I just get bored, and I just quit. I'll go back next season, too, to go try it out to see if it's better, but, it probably won't be. They're supposed to release like some kind of type of roadmap for the game, I think. So they're saying, kind of like how they have for World of Warcraft, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem promising to me. I think what they should do is they should just give up on it. And they should just make Diablo 5. Just go back to the way it was, man. Make it instance-based again. Get rid of that open world. We'll just forget it ever happened. You just go back to the open world. And, yeah. I mean, go back to the instance-based play. And put set items in the game. Yeah, I play Diablo 2. That's how I get my Diablo fix most of the time. When I need to play Diablo, I'll just go play D2. I have a really badass assassin on there. In fact, you know what? Maybe we'll do that. I gotta hop off here shortly. Tonight's gonna be a short stream, but I am gonna do this. Hold on. They're still updating the game at least. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I know I don't have my Discord on here. You want my Discord? I'll shoot it. It's on my YouTube channel. Here, I can shoot you the link real quick. I was trying to build it up, but I'm just getting into this, so I'm figuring everything out that needs to be done. Like, I started the Discord. Let's see. I'll shoot it to you real quick. I'm still learning all this stuff. Here you go. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Jesus, I am fucking cooked. Why did it do that? Why is it not generating the link? Hold on. Yeah, see, it's saying to copy and paste the link, but it's not letting me do it. Invite people. Okay. Copied. It's not letting me copy the link. I don't understand why it's doing. Did you get it? I don't understand why it's doing that though. That kind of stuff bothers me. I like to figure it out. I'm wondering why it's not letting me. Curious to see why it's not letting me. Why it's not letting me copy the link. Sorry. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I don't know why it's not letting me generate a link. Oh, there you are. Cool. All right, hold on. I'm gonna hop over here real quick. Watch this. Let's see. Let's add this to the old stream. Let's do game. There it is. Let's see. Okay. There we are. Let me add some, let me get some volume to this real quick. 1 second, I'll be right. Oh, wait, no, I can just do it right here. Never mind. Okay, and then we'll move that down here. Trying to get all my OBS situated. Okay. There we go. Damn, I was queued up. Did you see that? That's crazy. There's a lot of people. Must be a lot of people playing. Oh, you know what I should have done is I should have looked for a cow level. But dude, this build is so awesome. Dude, I forgot, like, I mean, let's see, do I have a, I don't know if you know about this build, the Mosaic Assassin. I'm sure you do, but it's just, see, I need to get Wart's leg. Where are we at? It just never gets old. Oh, you know what I had it set up for? Is I had it set up for my controller. That's why. Here, let me hop on the controller real quick. I had the controller set up. It was working. It was a lot more smooth with the controller for some weird reason. Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. What's going on with this? Oh, there we go. That was really weird. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Oh, yeah. That thing's the shit. I sit up in my bed and read at night. So it works really well for reading. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This is gonna be impossible, I think, to grab my gear. I'm gonna have to exit out of the game. Yep. Okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not gonna keep losing experience. Yeah, where is my Merc at?
Hello.
There he is. All right. God, this shit is so annoying. Okay. Why do I have this random quiver in here? Okay. It's been a long time since I played this, to be honest with you, so forgive me if I'm a little bit clunky. I forgot that I could have just been teleporting around the whole time, too. I fucking keep forgetting that shit. Trying to find the... where's Tristram at? Oh man, it's so good. I love it. Oh, it's in Stony Field. You're right. Okay, my bad. See what I'm talking about? I mean, fuck, I can't tell you how many times I've played this game. Like, if you were to go back to, not just counting me as an adult, right? Because I'm 40 years old. Not just counting me now, but like, if I were to tell you how long I played this game when I was a kid, I mean, it would probably make you sick. This is all I did for a long time, is just play this game. And the fact that I just forgot that it was in Stony Fields is kind of crazy. There it is. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I've played, let's see, when did I start playing this game? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I do. I just can't remember what the swap is on the controller. Okay, it's R, okay. Yep. Did I not have this set up? Hold on. Yeah, it's R3, but hold on. I gotta make sure I don't die again. This is like, I gotta figure this out. I had the setup on it already to do the war cries. I'm pretty sure I had it on this one. Let's see. I'm gonna grab this leg real quick. You already know about the build, though. I mean, I'm not really showing you anything new, but. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I have, but hold on. I don't remember how to open up the skill bind. That's the thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, I had it on A, X, and B on the weapon swap on the left one. That's what it is. Okay, so it's
Not in town. Not in
A,
town.
X, and B. Let me open up this cow level real quick.
Good day.
There we go. Now we're cooking. I gotta make sure to get charges. Though. That's the only thing that's whack about this build, is the fact that you have to get charges before you hit anything. Otherwise, you're gonna get smoked. Like you have to get up there and get charges first. Usually, I'll do this. See, I fucked. Damn it!
Impossible.
I fucked it up. I fucked up my skill bind. That sucks. Pretty good though. If you don't hit anything, it's so funny how she just sits there and kicks. Alright, let's see. I gotta fix this real quick. This is gonna drive me insane. What did I do? No, it is there. What? Why does it keep changing that? That's so weird. I wonder why that happens. Okay, let's see. Weapon block. No. Martial arts. Okay. Fist of Fire needs to go. There we go. Okay. Man. I was really struggling there for a second.
No.
It's still badass just like that, even if we just had the Fist of Fire one. It's pretty cool. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, I have this character, and then I have a Jabazon, and then I have a Frozen Orb sword. Pretty much all the mandatory builds, you know? I don't know how do I open up the mini map again. Oh shit, I lost my charges. That's the only thing about this build, is that if you lose your charges, you're pretty much dead.
No.
There we go. Now we got max charges.
No.
Oh shit. Oh, are you serious? I didn't know that. So Fist of Fire can only get 2 charges, otherwise it mess. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, thank you. See, you learn. This is why I stream, dude, so that people can teach me stuff. I didn't know that. That's crazy. It's a give and take relationship with the streaming business. I learn a lot just from people coming in my chat. So thank you. But yeah, I love partying with this. It's so funny because people get so bummed out when you have this build because it just nobody can see anything. It's pretty great. And it's not like Blizzard's ever gonna do anything about it. Like, I don't think they're ever gonna nerf it. They're too busy nerfing everything in Diablo 4. You know what's funny is I say that, right? Like, obviously they're not gonna nerf it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did come in and like nerf something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that would be the Blizzard thing to do. Like, oh yeah, we're going back in this 20-year-old game and we're gonna nerf some stuff because, you know, we heard y'all were enjoying yourselves. The one thing that I couldn't get, I remember running a fanaticism build before, and for some reason I couldn't get it off the ground this time. Is that not a build anymore? Yeah, it's pretty bad for the game. I'm not gonna lie. It's too much fun though. Let's see what else I got going on. Let's see. I can't remember what other builds I had at the time. Let's see. I think I was trying to get this. I was trying to get this build off the ground. I don't remember which build this was. You're gonna have to bear with me because I don't remember which build this was. Oh, I got to get my chess piece. Let's see. Holy shock. Oh, it was Fist of the Heavens. That's what it was. I couldn't for some reason. I didn't like. It wasn't that great. I didn't like it. I couldn't get it to work right, I don't think. That's why I gave up on it. Damn, I don't even have my I don't have call to arms set up on this.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Oh, okay. It only damages demons and undead. Okay. That's okay. That makes more sense. And for some reason, I remember the leech being a lot better on this character as well, but I guess it's not. Where's the Great Marsh at? Let's see. Are you excited for Dragonkin? Have you seen that yet? Dragonkin looks like it's going to be really good. Oh, it's the Black Marsh, not the Great Marsh. Oh, it looks really cool. Watch, I'll show you. Here, we'll watch it. We'll watch it. Let's get this going on real quick. Okay. Let's open up the display. I'm Dan. Nice to meet you. You're okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's get this off of here. Probably really loud. Can you hear it okay?
Built deep in the mountains, safe from the dragons and their voices, lies a vast city, the last bastion of humanity. Hello, hunters. Today, we're going to take a look at one of the most important aspects of Dragonkin the Banished, the city of Montesky. As soon as you create your first character, Montesky becomes your hub, serving as a base of operations for all the characters you choose to create in the city. Montesky is home to a number of locations where your characters can take advantage of a whole host of services that will become available as you progress. When we add the online mode, it will also be the gathering point for living the story with your friends and enjoying end-of-game content with them. As you progress through the story and discover end-game content,
This
your
spellcaster
town
looks
gains
really
in
cool.
prosperity. At each prosperity
Yeah,
level,
you have like a
you unlock
dragon
one
pet
of the items available to
that
improve
like
your town.
it synergizes
A
with your
dedicated
character.
interface lets you consult the available upgrades and their unlocking conditions, giving you a clear overview of your objectives. You can prioritize certain aspects, but you'll always have the option of unlocking everything as your adventure progresses. For example, you'll unlock a wide variety of merchants, each offering unique services. These are essential for crafting, trading, and above all, improving your characters. They can be a simple seller of weapons and armor, a jeweler who can craft rings in exchange for precious resources, an apothecary to concoct special healing potions, a memorialist to modify your ancestral grid fragments, and many others who will contribute to the game's crafting and itemization of your characters. You can also unlock bonuses such as greater city storage, an arsenal that lets you quickly change your equipment fragments,
That's pretty
talents,
cool.
and attributes. There are also experience, damage, and movement speed bonuses, as well as additional slots for your ancestral grid. Each unlock service is then available to all characters in the city, including those of your friends who will create their character in the same city as you, once online mode becomes available later during early access. Your city is also evolving visually with each unlocked upgrade, giving rise to a visible transformation. Upgrading a merchant transforms his home. Upgrading the training camp brings new types of dummies to test your characters. And entire streets will be transformed after
I wish
unlocking
they'd show some
certain
more
services.
of the combat. Let's look at action RPGs.
You'll also be able to choose purely cosmetic decorations for your town.
Let's look
And
at
for
action
those taking part in
RPGs.
early access, you'll have access to exclusive customization options for Montesky.
Let's see. Let's see if he has the spellcaster one. No, well, so the way that the nodes work, it's really cool the way that the skills work. I'll show you. I'll show you right now. Hold on. Let's see. I'm trying to look for the spellcaster one that he had going on. I think he dropped it, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's see, what is the what classes in Dragonkin? The Oracle, that's what it's called. Okay, I forgot. Damn, I guess he didn't make a video on it. Interesting. I thought he did. But anyway, it looks really fun. And I'm going to play it on March 6th. I'll be on stream playing it. I'm going to buy it for early access. But I got to... tonight's going to be a short stream for me, so I got to hop off. But it was nice to meet you, Samantha. And I will be back on tomorrow. So if you want to come join me, I'll be back on around 7 Pacific Standard Time. Give or take like 15 minutes. I gotta finish putting together this Path of Exile build video, and then I will, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Cool. Well, thank you again for joining me tonight, and I will be back on tomorrow. Have a good night. You too.